Yeah, Aya is not okay. She killed herself. The police station. Some point before the police station we needed to pick up... I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Let's see about... equipment. Oh yeah. Items. Okay. It was so sudden, they seemed to go along okay. Speaking of the police box, here, you dropped this keychain. Oh, thank you. Well, I actually smiled. Does she like the creepy keychain that much? I got this from singing Good for Nothing at the town karaoke meet. Is that song sung by the guy who shot beans out of his nose? Yes, that one. Should I sing it for you? No, I'm good. Well, it's good that we investigated the inventory. Good. Let's keep going. Okay, we saved both of our characters. One through cheating and the other one through by a clue. We should have known really, because Aya was by the police station. She would have picked up a pistol if there was one there. Oh good, we bypassed the dark room. What awaits? Let's keep going. I guess it's finally over now. Well, let's go back. Let's get back. Hey, want to check out the lots with the pipes? Huh? Why? I'm just curious about it. Yuuichi seems different than usual back there. But it's dangerous. Who knows what he'll do? Well, you're not wrong about that. But why don't you just take a peek? Okay, Shinsuke if you insist. Is that okay, Aya? Yeah, it's fine. But if things get bad, let's get away right away. Okay, thanks. Take a quick peek. Quick. Oh, there's a book there. Oh, there's a note. No, I think we should go back. Really. That cat is still there. Fine. Why'd you have to insist so badly? There's a note here. What's with this book? It looks like a storybook. Pretty bulky. Oh, that's the one that Yuuichi's dad gave him. I wonder if it has anything to do with why Yuuichi called us here. What do you think, Shinsuke? Shinsuke? Oh, not this again. Shinsuke? again with the underwater dream. In the far-off corners of this town, I tried to remember why on earth was I still in Kawada Town and not in Dandelion Hill. All I knew was that I was alone. Next I knew I was swimming in a great sea. I searched and searched. I was like a puppet in a blue sea of stars. Or perhaps I was Alice, looking around as she fell down the rabbit hole, wondering what was going to happen next. I loved to swim, in the river and in the sea. A river ran through Dandelion Hill, so I always asked to go there and play. Yes, the flowery yellow hill you dreamt of. I know that what you and I desire sleeps at the bottom of that river. So let us go, for that river now becomes a blue sea of stars. Okay. Where are we going to now? Hello? Oh, it's Shinjuku. Okay. We're back home. Let's just investigate everywhere first. Hello? Oddly faced Waldom. Ah, well, death is just inevitable, don't you know? Maybe I was a childish brat, an unreliable lover who you weren't sure if she loved you. But what's important is that you're my son, and death doesn't change that. I'm sorry for all that alive stuff, so don't forget about your mother. Okay, thank you for that. And there's something on my bed. I can't quite tell what it is, so... I'm you from birth to the present. I've kept this ever since I was born. A gift from the prince. As I'm thinking about it now, back at the shop, there's something about a prince being mentioned. Obtained the white rose ring. Okay. Obtained the white rose ring. A ring with a white rose engraving, a gift from the prince. Okay. What does it do for us? What the? Okay. I guess we've woken up in a dreamland of some sorts. Good day there. Welcome to the storybook world. Yes, a world from a story. It just makes you a little nuts. Whose book is this, do you know? Who knows? Sleep for eternity? No. Well, that's just great. Let's not enter the dead bed. Okay. We need to pass through all of this again. Okay, I can save throughout this one. Remember that. Thank you. You need the spectacular music. Okay, so once we get to here, now we can save. Good. I think we'll keep playing this until the game ends, because I think that's a great idea. This is the storybook world, a world born from the book's owners. I can guide you through the current owner's world, through the realm of his heart. But first, have you spoken with all the centers? No? Please hear them out. Okay. All the owners of the story cried and sighed and moaned. Won't someone listen? No one listens. Can I want normal? And I taught is normal. I like normal. I can't like normal. But what's normal? You just say the same things again and again, and I'm here so lonely. So what do all these Santas want? Everyone read this book. They read it and cried. So there's so much of it here. So much grief and despair. This is the storybook world. But he was a little different. His grief exploded. Are you trying to tell me something, eh? Whatever I say, whatever I do, I'm ignored. I cried, I got angry, I'm ignored. I made a fuss, I shouted, I ignored. Unless we're inside the storybook of Yuuichi. Or YUUICHI'S storybook, but it was given to him by his dad. Make a mistake? Okay, stop with the normal stuff and the cake stuff. Wah. Stop crying. Yep. Then let the show begin. What? Show. What's with this clown? We live in imagination, clear in reality. May you relish the power emotions of each and every moment. Dreams come at no cost, so feel free to live in illusion. Shut up. I know what illusions are like. YUUICHI'S Comical Theatre Part 1. I don't really want to know or want to read what the story of that title was. It seems incredibly horrific. Kinda. Mother's always troubling her and raising her little bit by bit. Every now and again she blows up. Then she throws things, kicks me, shouts and screams, and I'm always the target. She clings to me, sobbing. Once being settled down, she'll decide she'll take a knife or gather medicine to drown, or maybe go to jump off a building. I always stop her, I console her and show concern, and once that's done, it's off to the hospital. The doctor says nothing's wrong, and we leave the exam room. And then, without fail, she says this: I'll hang in there. And that's the pattern. It's been doing the same thing over and over. You'll hang in there, but you don't. So don't say you will. Okay. Is there anywhere else we can go? Or is this the only illusion that we're given? Now it's just YUUICHI with the pipes. Whoever I ask, the answer's the same. I don't really know as someone else. I ask teachers and they just nod, trying to look sympathetic. It doesn't answer my question. Teachers say to ask lots of questions about things you don't know, but I can see there's no point. So there is no one I can rely on, and yet TV and books say things like, friendship is wonderful and treasure your relationships. Do those wonderful relationships actually exist in the real world? Why is everyone laughing? I know this is a theatre, but this is not comical in any way, shape or form. Okay. Part 3, but Preet. The pirate in the bookstore. Bookstore this time. What happened in the bookstore? Oh yeah, YUUICHI told up all those books in the bookstore, didn't he? What does YUUICHI want from us? You know, there are books about that. They glorify it and go on about it, but we don't say a word about... Yeah, there's a good reason why. Sure, I guess kids can't meddle. Okay. When things go wrong, it's always shifted onto the kids, so why are we ignored? do they get so into their misdeeds that they forget about me? Yeah, I say misdeeds instead. Any more illusions? Part 4. Papa, the story, and the parrot. The pirate. That actually says pirate because it's pie and then root. The first is for pirate. Whatever it is. One day I asked Papa when will Mama get better, and Papa said she's not sick, so very soon. Are we talking about the same person? How is she not sick? It has to be some kind of sickness. Someone has to treat it, I thought. But the doctors and everyone else say nothing wrong. She'll be fine. I'm not sure. And what's Papa up to? Handing me such a thick red storybook. Once I read it, Mama will be better. Even in second grade, I can tell you that's absurd. I saw significance in that. I saw that it didn't matter to Papa. Cowardly Papa doesn't want anything to do with Mama. Not Grandma or me. I hate him. Who's the real victim here? Or who's the real criminal? Who's the real backstabber of that family? I have no idea. Mama's and the parrot. Pirate. I'm just gonna say pirate. Or pirate. Okay. Oh dear. It was the same as always. I was led around all over, and we ended up on a high up roof. And she told him about her discontent, as she said, and said she was about to die. Just like always, but I had had enough. It was then that I was able to use these strange powers. Suddenly, my head was filled with the thoughts of that. And she stopped moving, so I pushed her right off the roof. Were you happy being born, my child? Those were Mama's last words. I knew I didn't do anything wrong, but I had reached the end of my rope. I suppose Mama, looking sadder than everything in the world, was scared. But I just thought, what did you want me to say to that? Onlookers gathered and whispered to each other. I couldn't get their whispering out of my head. How many parts to these are there? Oh, another one. Is just me or is the background getting slightly redder? Part 6. Clown and Pirate. Too many illusions. Why? The three of us were going to sing at a town meet. So we practiced together. Our song was called Royal Stars. Everyone in this family loved it. But when we practiced, like always, things were getting stormy between Papa and Mother. When that happened, at once I would say, Vamos cantar. When they heard it, Papa and Mother seemed to feel better. Vamos cantar is just Portuguese for let's sing. I heard it on TV a few times. I got in the habit of saying it, not just to Mama and Papa, but when anything gets gloomy. I came to learn that when I did something out of place or absurd, the mood would lighten. But is this what I really wanted? So with the laughing, it's not funny, it's a tragic story with a family. How many of these illusions are there? So many illusions. So many illusions to get through. Oh, this is a quite distinctive place. Mama, I caught a butterfly. So you did, it's pretty. But butterflies die much quicker than humans, so I feel a bit sorry for it. I guess so. They say butterflies transport spirits. It could be taking a spirit where it really wants to go. Maybe. Hey, want to sing? All the stars, you mean? You always want to sing when we come here. Let's sing. Okay. Hee. Let's start with our voice exercises. How many more illusions are there? Okay, they will give us a thingy-bob to go by, so this might be the last part. It's Gabe Lesler. Who the hell are these two people? Universe versus Radio Town. Maybe this is something about their song. Let's just read through this without speaking over. I don't think we can read the rest of this, but thanks for your letter. Any comments? Let me have a look at that letter. Next. Yep. Back to commercial. Yeah, those weren't any good letters at all, really. What is it with us? Oh, there's a light on over there. Now we're on a path. What do these mean? This is one long knockout, isn't it? Up ahead, a super peachy time. Strap in, it's long. Saving recommend. Oh, thank you very much. Is it really a huge long journey? Yeah, thank you. We could do it, Matt. YUUICHI. You can't even see any stars you wish on in this town. No. What I want, you could never find here. So hey, YUUICHI, I've got a lot of questions for you. You know what kind of place this is, right, Shinsuke? According to the Santas, it's a world born from a storybook, and that rabbit led me through the world of your heart. I've seen a lot. There's what the Santa says, and you're talking about on stage. Though there was also some weird thing at the end. Oh, that's nothing. Huh? Well, those Santas are like remnants of the kids who used to own the book. For some reason, this book has passed little hands through generations of turbulent families. When kids read the book, apparently it comes to them. So the book is chock full of those kids' griefs and limitations. Lots of resentment there. And since you have this book then, your family too, well, yeah. Papa and Mama were a match made in hell. Papa hated Mama and berated her every opportunity. Stay away, Joan. You're just taking up space. Livestock shouldn't know. Then he'd kick things in anger, made a lot of holes in the road that way. Mama couldn't say a word back, just cried and groaned. But I cared about the two of them. I consoled them and tried to work things out. I was so hither and thither, even I got exhausted. That was about when I got the book from Papa. A red rose jewelry with mysterious powers. Once it was in my hands, I saw its effects. Maybe I had just hit my limit, and that junk just kept piling up. Those feelings exploded to give me to destructive, negative powers. So then I killed both of those. Do you know why I did that? Well, you see... Yeah. Huh? for lunch. I could hear about their conversation that, yeah. By the way, did you bring the... Besides the point, I guess. Anyway, I was tired of nursing down as it was, and it was starting to get more. Now that I think about it, my mother was irritated by her attitude when she was exhausted, but that's no excuse to cheat. And whenever he was questioned, he'd shout. That's some talk from a fat cattle. That's about when the cycle you witnessed began. Mama had gotten ill, but not her body, you see, her mind. A mind illness. Yes, that's what they call it. You think it's impossible, don't you? But when I looked at her, I wondered if her mind was already, if it was some kind of sickness. Maybe it sounds strange, but it's not. Just like things could damage a body, so can things damage a mind. I'll bet there were other worlds out there where the existence of mind illness is fully recognised. Yet in this world, what does Mama have? I don't know. She's just lazy. Some real expert opinion for that. If bodily sickness is recognised, why not the sickness of the mind? Because body illnesses are physical illnesses that can be seen. Mind illnesses are something that cannot be seen but can only be interpreted through words. Probably. Do we only accept what we see, but not what we can't? Something Mama would have thought that she was going around in my head. I had hit my limit too. I'd been crushed. So I could vote with hate and bitterness. Didn't you seek help from people? I told you before, no one would entertain me. My friends, my teachers, my neighbours, nobody. In the end, I was just told this. Don't depend on people for everything. Aren't you just pinning the blame on others? How could a child... I was just telling the truth, but others had childless and abuse. Can't I depend on anyone? Can't I turn anywhere for aid? I don't care how long to others, just help me. But that didn't get through to the people around me. I wanted to kill them. The lying adults and the children who danced to their wells anyway. And you killed them too? Seeing their neighbours and friends be torn to pieces, the townspeople said, "Someone help. What do I do?" It felt good, honestly. It was quite a role reversal. Oh, but Fido helped me, didn't he? Always played with me when I was lonely. Oh, a little doggy. Those people had as little sympathy for those seeking help as they did for criminals. If the world didn't want to be kind, I didn't want to be kind back. But in the grand scheme of things, I was just one selfish juvenile diligent. But if I am a criminal, then what does that make the people of this town? And please spare me, but I think this is a little more than delicacy was taught. But if no one's kind, then won't bad things keep happening? Sounds good on paper, don't it? But humans are creatures of emotion. I hate people who just buff out stock phrases like that. It's trampling on people's hearts is what this is. Really ticks me off. I barely even got the energy left to look to others for help. So it's too late for kindness now. Yes, great sob story. Evil Yuuichi, probably. Gee, what's this? talk to me. It's just a fake. Me, you just show up as rude. Yeah, right, I'm not exactly the real YouTube, but I'm not really fake, am I? I am the core of this world, a perfect crystallization of YUUICHI'S. In essence, I'm another YouTube. Well, for another me, you're doing things a lot different from what real me would do. Maybe you didn't notice Shinsuke, but this guy is the one who showed up in the roof of the abandoned building. Maybe the story Vic's power is going nuts. Well, I can always talk to you if that's the case, but then we lose. Save the world. I've got this all sorted out. The friends game is over. I'm saying so long to this world. What do you think? Right, I'm taking my own life. Well, I feel great. I can finally say goodbye to this busted place. Don't say that. Why? I'm your enemy. You should be shooting party poppers till I'm going to off myself. But hesitating because of what my heart says. That's a big load of none of your business. I've long given up on that way of thinking. I was just a child of what I would be saved. The others were having plenty of their own hardships, but hey, they fought for children, huh? Besides, all this tragic character cast is a bunch of text and match through for the player yeah. Still trying to protect your pride? Huh? His pride? That's not what real me thinks. It's all pretense. I'm your heart. I did what you really wanted. You wanted me to talk to Shinsuke and tell him I did. Hey, hold on. Yuuichi'S, but you couldn't because you didn't want to rely on someone else to solve your problems. You were scared of him saying, "What should I care?" Why me though? You were just one of the candidates, Shinsuke. The rest, the members of the Friends game, the common point saving Aya and Shinsuke was having parents like my mum reminded us. Of course, Aya had the illness herself, and again, my papa and your... So I wouldn't kill you all right away. I gave you a chance to survive. Choosing Shinsuke though, I don't know what to call it. Maybe it was weakness, because I guess I should keep... I guess I should have kept quiet about that. Killing her like that and showing you and finally just telling you it was selfish, but maybe I did that because I wanted you to sympathise with me the most, and maybe that's why I showed you parts of my memory and kept the town's monsters from attacking. Hey, let's not go too far here. I wanted you to know me, Shinsuke. I sought you as my final saviour. Nope, did not even think that. Yes, you did. You and I still do. Otherwise, this place and I wouldn't exist. My existence is all the proof needed. You're not listening to me. Me! But those desires were crushed by the opinions around you. You unknowingly became convinced that you were the only one at fault, and so you gave up. This is getting kind of annoying. Won't you go away already? How about I go about that? I see. You exist because I'm deep down hoping on Shinsuke, huh? So I guess I'll have him get rid of me. Where are we now? Who knows what YUUICHI'S up to? Maybe I should wait and see.